Hello, Western Branch Middle School students, parents, and friends. I am Mrs. Galloway, the 7th grade assistant principal. Welcome to our 2020-2021 Academic Awards program. It is my pleasure to recognize so many amazing students who have worked diligently throughout this challenging school year. Please join us in celebrating the accomplishments of our 7th grade students. But first, I present to you our school principal, Dr. Kashaba.
Thank you. I'd like to begin by acknowledging our program director tonight, who's handling so many of our details, Ms. Casey Brundage, as well as Mr. Rogers and the entire committee for making tonight's event such a special occasion. All of these individuals are being recognized more specifically in our digital program, which can be found on our school website at cpschools.com/WBM. Thank you to all of these individuals. The Academic Awards Ceremony is the most prestigious event that we hold each year. It's at this time that we stop and reflect on all of our students and their numerous accomplishments. This year's accomplishments are even more special, as our students were shining stars during a global pandemic. So, congratulations go out to all of our students who remained engaged with school and attending their classes. And to those of you who are being honored tonight, you are commended for such things as earning high grades, displaying exceptionally good citizenship, and showing inspirational leadership. This year's been one of our most unique years that any of us have ever experienced. Yes, we had our fair share of challenges, but my overall feeling is that despite those hurdles, Bruins were able to overcome and make this one of our best years ever. It comes down to choices. Do you choose to have a good attitude and say, I can do this? Or do you choose a less optimistic view? I assure you, tonight's honorees had the right attitude throughout the year. I prefer to see the opportunities that this year has allowed instead of the drawbacks. So tonight, we refocus our efforts on the great aspects of life that are still out there, like being a Bruin. At WBMS, we take pride in recognizing our students for their various accomplishments. And we have some incredible award winners to highlight tonight. Due to our current circumstances, students will receive their certificates and medals in the following ways. We will have Option 1 students receive their medals next week during their lunchtime. Option 2 students can pick up their awards in the library on the day that they drop off their textbooks and Chromebooks. Now, on with the show.
Thank you, Dr. Kashaba. And now, let us begin the show by recognizing our phenomenal 7th grade award recipients. First is art. Miss Tony, our art teacher, wrote, "It has been her pleasure teaching Zachary Ellis for the last 2 years. Zach is a wonderful student. He is beyond creative when it comes to his art. She looks forward to teaching him in the 8th grade. Second is band. Trey Jonikin is an outstanding Bruin band member because he is driven, self-motivated, and tenacious. Trey asks questions, practices, and brings humor and positivity to the class. Next is our Bruin Ambition Award, which goes to Michaela Rosa Sangino. Michaela is a kind, compassionate, and caring young lady. She is respectful of her teachers and peers. Michaela is always ready, willing, and able to assist her classmates. She is conscientious and arrives promptly to class and prepared to learn. She enthusiastically participates in class discussions and readily responds to topic questions. Michaela is a pleasure to have in class. Congratulations once again, Zachary, Trey, and Michaela. Continue to be determined, goal-oriented, and always aim for the stars. Next up are the Bruin Inspiration Award winners. The following students are the recipients of the Bruin Inspirations Award. This award goes to a student who perseveres regardless of circumstances. Their motivation and determination push them through the most challenging of times, and they keep right on going. They shine and always strive for the best. These students are truly inspirational. Recognized in alphabetical order, I present the following students. Kalia Hinton is our first Bruin Inspiration recipient. Although this school year has been an arduous journey for Kalia, she is victorious academically, socially, and emotionally. Kalia is a kind, caring, and compassionate young lady. She is respectful of her teachers and peers and works hard at all academic pursuits. Kalia is always ready to lend a hand to a classmate in need of assistance. She is conscientious and tries to brighten the day of those around her. She demonstrates incredible perseverance in the face of adversity, especially with her adjustments to and success with the hybrid, virtual, and in-person schedule. Kalia is the epitome of a Bruin Inspiration. Our second Bruin Inspiration recipient goes to Armand Jenkins. Armand was new to Western Branch Middle School this year. It is never easy being a new student, especially in a class like chorus, where students are extremely close-knit. Armand had little knowledge of choral singing when he started chorus. However, it did not stop him from using his excellent personality to quickly form bonds with his friends on Zoom and quickly became part of the family. Academically, Armand is a strong chorus student and has progressed from a novice singer to a leader in the class in a matter of one semester. Armand did not let the pandemic determine his success as a new student and has overcome the stigma of being new, something many students are unable to achieve in such a short amount of time, let alone during Zoom calls and limited interactions with their peers. Armand is a wonderful asset to the Western Branch Middle School community. Our third Bruin Inspiration recipient is Danica Smith. Danica is an incredible student. She worked extremely hard, especially during the first few weeks of school, when she tirelessly advocated for herself and her grades in each of her classes. She was not afraid to email her teachers or even ask them during class what assignments she was missing, or if they would offer additional assignments to her to increase her grades. Danica has always looked out for herself and made sure that she has what she needs in all classes to maintain an excellent level of academic progress. Academically, Danica has attended all classes each day with the exception of pre-scheduled absences that she always informs her teachers about well in advance. Danica always participates in class and unmutes herself to answer questions in her core classes. Danica actively participates in door decorating contests and is always up for creative projects and assignments. She submits all work on time, if not early, and has been very successful academically in all of her core classes. What is so special about Danica is that she pushed through personal struggles this year and is truly an overcomer. Danica, your teachers know that this year hasn't been easy for you, but they are so incredibly proud of all the things you have accomplished this year, despite the struggles you have endured. Keep on advocating for yourself and connecting with your teachers and peers. Your teachers know that you will go very far. Mason Trevino is our final Bruin Inspiration recipient. Mason has not had an easy year in 7th grade, especially due to some personal issues taking place within his immediate family. But despite having to miss virtual classes due to frequent traveling for various appointments, he maintained his grades and his positive outlook this year. His teachers are very impressed with his ability to stay focused on his core courses while being with his family during a very difficult time, all the while exuding an attitude of compassion and respect to his classmates, teachers, and everyone else he encountered. Very rarely do we see such incredible shining lights in our students, his teachers stated. But Mason is one of those whose light shines in the most trying of times. And they are so incredibly grateful to have Mason as a member of their team for the 2020-21 school year. Congratulations once again to Kalia, Armand, Danica, and Mason. In chorus, the 2021 7th grade Most Outstanding Bruin Chorus Award recipient is Anna Goldblatt. Anna has consistently shown perseverance throughout this school year and has pushed herself to where she is now a leader in her class. Anna is hardworking, kind, and displays leadership qualities even during the difficult times. Anna holds herself to high academic and musical standards. Congratulations, Anna. Next, for exploratory world languages, the award goes to Ava Giacomotti, who is an excellent student in exploratory world language class. She always demonstrates respect both to her classmates and her teacher. She always answers questions and would offer insightful comments in the discussion threads and Zoom chats. She is truly a leader, and her teacher, Mrs. Wasenia, states, "I am honored to have had the opportunity to have Ava in my class." Next, the Family and Consumer Science Award is presented to Matthew Hand. Mrs. Tesselar states it is a pleasure to have Matthew in her class. He is always the first with the camera on and to greet you with a smile. Matthew's attitude is always pleasant, and he goes beyond what is expected. Even though there is sometimes a language challenge, he gives 100+% and always does his best. The Orchestra Award is presented to Shrina Patel, who is determined to achieve her goals. She carefully completes assignments on time, paying close attention to detail. She has seamlessly navigated the obstacles of being an online orchestra student. She has achieved an advanced level of violin playing, and Miss Rowe states, "I am so proud to call Shrina my student." Awesome job to Anna, Ava, Matthew, and Shrina. In PE, we would like to recognize and congratulate the following students. Tristan Womack Bowman is a stellar physical education student. He not only engaged his teacher in conversation, but his peers as well. And he was noted by his peers in the weekly student shout-outs for being an inspiration on several occasions. Next, Annabelle Diesel. Annabelle really makes teaching PE fun, both in person and on Zoom. She works hard and has fun doing it every single day. Andrew Judy is recognized for winning the 7th grade Physical Education Award. Andrew, your hard work and dedication to your daily workouts are to be commended. Next, we have Armand Jenkins. Armand has a great attitude and strong work ethic that has been a constant PE class this year. And finally, we recognize Ashton Morton for being a leader in gym. He always gives 110% effort and participates every day. Next, the Technology Award is presented to Camille Roberts. Mr. Rogers indicates this is the 2nd year Camille has been in his technology class. And Mr. Rogers writes, "As a 6th grader, Camille really impressed me with her quality of work and great attitude. As a 7th grader, she raised the bar even higher. Camille excelled in all aspects of class. Every day she came to class with a great attitude and a smile. Her contributions to the class kept the class interesting and entertaining. Her work was always stellar. Her visual presentations have been incredible. She simply is an awesome student. Having Camille in my class the last 2 years has been a privilege. Camille is well deserving of this 8th grade Outstanding Technology Student Award. Congratulations, Camille, and job well done. We will now present our special recognition winners, starting with students who have earned a 3.A grade point average for the entire year. Earning honor roll, I present to you the following students: John Adams, Jordan Adams, Ethan Bagulad, Jacob Kales, Ava Kales, Lindsay Coates, Annabelle Dietzel, Zachary Ellis, Kayla Frierson, Dylan Garcia, Ava Giacometti, Addison Hager, Tiani Hooks, Trey Jonikin, Aiden Jones, Aldrin Jornacion, Andrew Judy, Tristan Kujowski, William Marquise, Mary Elizabeth Mondea, Ashton Morton, Camille Roberts, Eden Rutherford, Kaylee Taylor, and Madison Vieira. Now, we would like to recognize students that maintained a 3.9 GPA for the 2020-2021 school year. Earning the principal's honor roll, we present to you Allison Anstey, Laura Burns, Sophia Forbes, Hayden Batiskar, Aiden Gibbs, Anna Goldblatt, Chloe Hale, Matthew Han, Natalie Hansen, Kyle Mowry, Shrina Patel, Timothy Pierce, Kinsey Tomlin, Aiden Waters, Grady White, and Megan White. Congratulations, students, for your phenomenal work. The dedication to your academic achievements have truly paid off. At this time, Dr. Kashaba will come forward with additional student awards.
Next is our Bravo Bruins Award. While this year had many twists and turns, it gave birth to our newest avenue for hearing student voice, our Student Empowerment Task Force. This group of students focused on addressing social justice issues that leave students feeling like they can't be their real selves. Trust me when I say that these were very difficult issues to address, but this group of students were up to the task. They identified things that needed to change, like the need to update our dress code and the cafeteria seating arrangement. They also spearheaded the Be You For You campaign, which again encouraged students to be their real selves and accept and respect other Bruins in Bruin country. For their tireless efforts and their lasting impact that they've made in school, the following 7th grade students are receiving the Bravo Bruin Award: Cameron Clark, Mia Ari Wilson, and Michaela Waiters. Next is the Principal's Award. This recognition is assigned to one student per grade level each year who has worked closely with me on one or more projects. While there are numerous students who qualify for this award, I challenge myself each year to name one student who has risen above the others with their selfless acts of leadership and contributions to improving our school's culture. In essence, this is the student who has not only made our school a better place to attend, but if this student wasn't attending WBMS, our school would not be as great as it is. This year's recipient is a student who has not only performed well academically, but she also has demonstrated great leadership. The time she has placed in serving students at WBMS has been outstanding, as she actively participated in Kindness Week and our First Impressions project, which involved our outdoor landscaping. When I see her in the hallways and the cafeteria each day, she always has a smile on her face and an incredibly positive attitude. This year's 7th grade Principals Award winner is Lindsay Coates.
Thank you, Dr. Kashaba. At this time, I would like to take a few moments to thank you, parents, for being so instrumental in the success of your students' academic journey, especially this year, where we all have needed to adjust to an entirely new way of teaching, growing, and supporting children. Your endless efforts to guide, coach, monitor, and motivate are key to your child's strong support team. We adore your children, and we are honored to work in partnership with you to ensure they obtain and maintain academic achievement. Students, please be sure to give your parents a big hug and say thank you. I would also like to thank our amazing 7th grade teachers who have worked diligently with our students by embracing their energy and providing them with an abundance of grace and endless encouragement throughout this school year. Finally, I would like to also thank Mrs. Brundage for making this virtual 2021 Academic Awards ceremony a huge success. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time. It has been my pleasure presenting this information. Take care, and we'll see you soon.